then, Mutables, let's see how weird yours is, because fixed signs was totally weird. 2nd of November 2020, things are definitely moving in a different vein. People are making or wanting to make moves now when it's too late because we're stuck. So let's see what yours says. We want Gemini, Spirit please. We want Virgo. We want Sagittarius. And Pisces. Yeah, you see? Unbelievable. Right, so Gemini, you've made a decision. You're no longer protecting others. You're no longer in denial. You no longer care whether you've got the facts or not. You have made a decision. You've taken the blindfold off. There may be trouble with children. Someone's causing trouble just for the hell of it. Just so they can, really. And probably using children as a weapon in some cases. Somebody feels like pig in the middle regardless of whether you've got children or not. You may be in the middle of warring parents even. So somebody's decided, I can't take this anymore, I'm moving on. There's going to be no celebrations, no reunions, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm moving forward to calmer waters, I need some peace of mind. So that's screaming at me. 3 months at least. 6 weeks you'll be moving forward. Some of you may decide, I've had enough of mum and dad arguing, I'm moving out. Some of you may be sick of the kids and taking the easy way out and leaving. There is an unhealthy situation here. The High Priestess is at the bottom, so today may be a bad day. Insanity, things not going how they should do, and thinking, oh my God, these people are mad. Whoever it is that you're surrounded by, these people are sending you absolutely daft. And you may be trapped like a servant, or someone is. Be careful what you put in your mouth, as in diet and medication, so don't try and self-medicate or dabble in drugs or anything like that. And what comes out your mouth, as in words written or spoken, because there's secrets here that you don't know about, so you may put your foot in it. Somebody's done something proper stupid, and you just don't want to be involved in this anymore. Yeah, changing the wind. Somebody's packing up and taking their situation elsewhere, maybe looking for somewhere to live, because it's a 12, it's karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies, which goes with the High Priestess secrets. So the zebra is your animal totem, and those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. You just don't feel right where you are at this time. So let's see what this is about. Aphrodite, well, she was a bit of a bugger, to be honest. Goddess of love. Also, let's see, Aphrodite, I believe, is a big player as well. So you'll get more of a read from this, like some of them have. I'll tell you about her first, because some of you may not know her story. So Aphrodite, known as Pandemus, her conception was a little unusual. She is said to have been born in the sea at Paphos in Cyprus. So some of you may be connected to Cyprus in some way. From the sacred phallus of Uranus, the sky father, discarded when his son Kronos castrated him from his cruelty in not allowing his mate, Gaia, the Earth Mother, to let her sons see the light of day. So somebody's maybe wrapping the kids in cotton wool. The phallus fell into the sea, and the sea's alchemy became the opposite of the oppressive male, the female goddess of love and beauty who can seduce the most aggressive male. So seduction may be around here somewhere. A female may have been servicing a man when he's insane on drugs or on alcohol. Zeus, the king of the gods, married her to Hephaestus, the lame blacksmith god. So again, we've got the man with the limp. We've spoke about him before, haven't we? Whereupon she embarked on a passionate affair with the much sexier Aries. So there's some sort of affair going on here, definitely. There could be an Aries involved, and probably a Pisces. The god of war was caught in bed with him, captured by a golden net, which the crafty Hephaestus had rigged up for that very purpose. So somebody's being caught in the act. So, you're the sort of woman, if you are a woman, or you're dealing with the sort of woman, friends hesitate to leave alone in a room with their man. It's rarely malicious man stealing with intent. It's just that you like men, and you show it. You display your liking with lots of eye contact and laughter before you know it, and you just can't imagine how you've won a man's heart. So unintentionally, somebody may have got themselves into a very sticky situation. It's not just your beauty, it's your warmth and genuine interest. Well, Geminis are very good at talking. And a ladylike exterior that does not entirely conceal your love of sex, sensuality and pleasure. Aphrodite is also the mistress of inspiration. You love to collect around you a group of people to discuss issues of the day. In doing so, you may have become an inspiration for those around you. And many Aphrodites become a muse for an artist or a fashion designer. It's not difficult for you to attract people, but the sort of people that you are attracted to can be real macho men. He may be determinedly chauvinistic, but Aphrodite, you can enter a relationship completely convinced that he has a softer, more artistic side, and you're just waiting to be brought out. However, when this initial sexual thrill wears off, you can find yourself married to a handsome hunk who is well endowed with everything except sensitivity and a brain. In your hurry to seduce this macho man, you forgot that there were all those hours to fill when you could not be horizontal together. And this lockdown situation is going to make that very apparent. If you are a typical Aphrodite, you will then pack your mirror, your makeup and your clothes and head off in search of fresh conquests, leaving a bewildered man wondering where he went wrong, which isn't very fair, is it? Aphrodite rules luck, good communication, and you may meet someone who is significant to you by accident or by synchronicity. Your current relationships may deepen as an acquaintance becomes a friend becomes a lover, or a lover becomes a spouse. Aphrodite is the bringer of peace and the healer of discord through the balm of laughter and good humour. She can also indicate the need for change of scene and the bringer of light. What has not been clear becomes clear, and what is complicated becomes simple. Aphrodite also comes to you when you have been living too much in your head, and she invites you to look after your body, to be more in tune with what it needs and wants. Look to your body for answers to questions. What is your gut feeling about the person or project, and what does your heart say to you about a house move? So it looks like somebody is definitely moving house, and it may be because they've met someone, but just be careful of your choices, because like they said, you could end up loving a beer swilling, football watching, brainless but very nice looking young man. Be careful of your choices. Or maybe it's your parents' choices that are making you move. You'll know which applies to you. Virgo, you're holding on too tightly, either to finances, and it's not because of greed, it's just because you're careful, or you're having to be careful. The more you hang on to things, the less likely they are of staying. That includes people, situations, the old way of doing things, finances, whatever it is. You've got to loosen that grip. Stop being so stubborn. Especially children. Let them grow up. You can't control everything. Yeah, it could be a child, a water sign child, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, probably a Pisces, somebody immature. There is unconditional love there, but if it's an offer or a message of love, it's in its early stages. There is a lot of money coming your way, but it may be an inheritance, because at the bottom of the deck we've got a death or someone being stabbed in the back. So it's something ending, and it may be this poverty consciousness that you have, because things are going to be all right. There is loyalty here and stability within the home and family unit. A happy and contented retirement life, so that's something you've got to look forward to. But 2 10s definitely mean an ending. So something ends and something new begins. So where there's a death, there's a birth. Maybe you just don't want to release someone who has passed. Yeah, infidelity, again, disloyalty. So this person, or this somebody born 1970, who has always been faithful and by your side, is now maybe not so much. There's a strange building involved, possibly a house move. These cards have been very, very cagey today. So we need to look to the past, present and future, and that I will do. Yeah, you see, house move. Somebody doesn't feel at home where they are. This situation has to end and something new has to begin. The foundations are not strong enough. You may be in the process of buying a property. There's no place like home. Some of you will have to return to the parental home. But home is where your heart is. So that's where you have to go. Is follow your heart. You don't feel as stable as you did. That is a fact. You're swinging in the wind. Demeter again, the mother energy. There is something to do with the mother. Main players coming out. They're not any just run-of-the-mill things. Demeter is important. She's Persephone's mum. Well, I spoke to this of the fixed signs. I can't remember who got it. I think it was Leo. So Demeter, she the devil nicked Demeter's daughter Persephone, and she was forced to stay in the underworld for as long as 1 month for each pip of the pomegranate that she ate. And Demeter was massively annoyed about it, but she agreed. So Demeter brings winter, so we're coming into winter where I am. So if winter is coming upon you, it will be important. So you have to spend the winter in darkness, and then come spring things will be different. So in love, men are extremely attracted to your warm motherly qualities, which is great as long as they love and respect their own mothers. If not, there could be disrespect within the relationship, and that goes the same for women with their fathers. You will be able to bask in the love of the man who admires his mother, but those who have no respect for the mother sometimes are what you attract, and have unresolved issues with the mother. At first they love and respect you, and then they turn into jealous, bitter, unfaithful little boys, unconsciously playing out dramas with their mother and breaking the Demeter woman's heart. So you have to beware. You may appear to be more conventional, and in fact you're often found embracing lifestyles that are wonderfully anarchic in nature, as your priority is creating a family whether you are married to the father or not. You're much more interested consciously or unconsciously in creating your family than having a stable partner. In ancient societies, a child was known by its mother's clan name on the basis that marital line descendants as much maternal line, was much easier to determine and more important. The mother knows who the child or the father may be. So there may be some question over the parenthood of a child. You may have to pay attention to your sex life with your partner so he does not feel like a baby provider and leave you for an Aphrodite woman. This is about fertility, growth and change is often accompanied by loss, which is what I said, isn't it? There may have been a passing and then a birth. However, change is part of the natural cycle of things, so to resist it is to stagnate. You can't ignore these changes. So go with the flow. What is trying to be born in you? It might be a new attitude or quality, a new direction, a change of job, or an actual physical birth. Demeter is the nurturer and protector, and drawing this card means that you need to nurture and protect yourself, especially if you are facing change in your life. If you draw this card when you're depressed, take heart, because this is a sign that your sorrow will pass, because it's the natural way of things. So if you've been grieving a loss, know that a new beginning is about to take place where you can heal. Sagittarius, fear. It's not like you at all. Putting things off until tomorrow, maybe because of the lockdown. We have to keep mentioning it, don't we? And I don't want to, but there's nothing we can do about it. It does delay things. Other people's fear, maybe not your own. Worrying about what other people think, whether you're wearing your mask or not, that sort of thing. So fear is delaying things. Those born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Stalling. Everything's put on hold. Yeah, feeling a lack, you're reassessing everything and thinking, is that really necessary? Have I done enough? Am I worth it? Comparison is not your friend. Please don't compare yourself against others. There will be reunions, there will be celebrations at the end of this. So stop thinking of your glass as half empty, think of it as half full. You are reaping what you sow, and so put as much effort as you can into this. There may be confusion, but please don't compare yourself against others. There will be a celebration, there will be a reunion, just not yet. We're talking 3 months now, so I should imagine that's right. And Scorpio energy is important. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. Those born on the 13th, living or past, may be important, but it's about a rebirth. Something ends, now it's time for a rebirth. 3 months, I suggest. Yes, this is about a passing. Something insane has happened, and for some reason they keep talking about passings. So Sagittarius, a passing had to take place. You are not happy about it. You are looking back, trying to see what you could have done better. Maybe self-medicating, blaming yourself for things that you shouldn't be blaming yourself for. This is survivor's guilt. There's no two ways about it. You should have seen it coming. No, you shouldn't. There will be happiness coming, but you just have to stop putting off the grieving process. Something now needs to change in you. A transformation is about to take care, and you have to be reborn. Leave the grief now. It's time to end that. Yeah, it's time to heal. TikTok, time's running out. You haven't got time for this now, which isn't fair, but don't wallow too long, will you? Oh, didn't pull one of them, did I? So let's see. What's this about then? I believe you're comparing yourself. You're beating yourself up about not doing enough. There's nothing you could have done. This is survivor's guilt. Forgive yourself because Spirit already have. Yeah, Gaia. Abundance is coming your way, and it's a gift from Spirit. The one that you feel you will let down in some way is bringing you a gift, and it will be a very brilliant, abundant gift. Earth Goddess, grounding. Gaia is the living body of the earth from which we take sustenance. This is about warmth, darkness, deep rest. So Spirit are telling you they are at peace. You are going to be refreshed, restored on your deepest level of being. Restoration of the natural cycles. You are creating a firm and clear foundation for a project or a relationship in the future. The Earth Goddess Gaia brings you the promise of regeneration, which is what's at the bottom of the deck. So thank you, Spirit. You will emerge from this darkness with a new clarity. She brings order to chaos. She represents stability coming into your life and safety. She demands careful preparation, so use this time of delay for preparing. And if the groundwork is done to her satisfaction, you will bring to fruition your hopes and dreams. She will calm your fears and hold you tenderly in her arms, rocking you gently into the future. She brings mothering at a deep level, understand, nurture and guidance. So you are loved by someone in Spirit so much, and they are going to make sure that things work out. So if you are hitting obstacles and delays, know that this is a time for you to prepare for the future. Don't concentrate on what's happening now, concentrate on preparing for the future. Pisces, you're walking away, taking a new path, leaving the misery of the past behind you. You can see where you're going, you're facing your true north. 8 months is mentioned, you're on your way. Arguments with a woman, possibly mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, or a mother of a child. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Toxic situations, worrying about what other people think, contracts, Don't sign anything till after the 15th when we're out of retrograde. Feeling that you are duty bound to something, you're being manipulated. Don't let people manipulate you. This is toxic. Capricorn energy, it rules the knees and burns and the external public life. Stop worrying about what other people think, especially your man. You're sacrificing yourself for others when there's no need. Yeah, elderly mother, I'm getting here. And mourning the loss. A gentleman is mourning the loss of something or someone. And it is gender specific. So this is a gentleman mourning the loss of something or someone. Possibly an elderly mother. It's toxic. Death does make people reevaluate where they stand in life. And the question is now, are you stuck somewhere you don't want to be? If so, you're going to leave. There'll be no two ways about it. At the bottom of the deck is you, but you are sacrificing yourself for others that aren't grateful. You have to be fair. You always will be fair. But this is playing the martyr and the victim. Don't do that. It's fine to be compassionate and understanding when people have lost someone, but don't make that become emotional blackmail, because that's not fair on you. 38 makes 11, so justice needs to be seen, to be served. Libra energy. Yeah. Ocean. We started with that. I think possibly it was Aries that had it. Ocean's not spelt like ocean. It's O-S-H-U-N. She is the African goddess of beauty and love, from the Yoruba tribe. Happiness in love and sexual satisfaction, fulfillment of desires, meeting a soul partner, the resolution of opposites, marriages, happy endings. So justice will be served in your favour by the look of it. Beautiful ocean, queen of love, brings an end to running and hiding and seeking. She brings an end to the restless search of true love. So you've left the misery of the past behind. She brings you peace and satisfaction, trust and friendship, a safe harbour in life's storms. So you're leaving this toxicity behind. If you're looking for an end to a dispute or the end to a quest, take heart because it's coming. She brings you harmony within yourself and with the universe. Ocean lulls wildness into calmness and soothes the savage beast in your heart and the heart of others. In business matters, Ocean brings clarity and compassion, the rare gift of honesty. Ocean brings you light to dark places in your life and turns your sorrow to joy. So even if you are going through it, know that that will end and you will soon come out the other side. Thanks for listening.